In this episode of the Great Falls Daily Connection and News, a federal judge hands down an 18-year-old sentence for a Great Falls meth trafficker. The sheriff is releasing a specific search grid for a suspect on foot in the downtown area in their investigation, and why the county might buy an old trash site back to fix a problem in Belt. Plus, we have rodeo action and all the events for today through the weekend. It's all here on the Great Falls Daily Connection. Let's get connected. This show takes all the news and all the events from all the different sources and puts it together for you in one complete package, as complete as I can find it. Brought to you by Keller Talent Productions, and we're there for your wedding reception or your special event. iRockMontana.com is looking for venues. They're trying to find the right talent at iRockMontana.com. And if you can breathe, you can do yoga. Full-service yoga studio in Great Falls. Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio in the 2J's Complex. Today is Wednesday, January 14th. It's National Dress Up Your Pet Day. If you own a cat, tomorrow we'll be put more antibiotic on that scratch. It's also International Kite Day. If you don't want to celebrate, go fly a kite. Wait a minute. And it's also Cesarean Section Day. Let's all celebrate by exiting through a window. Let's start with the amazing weather forecast we have for Wednesday. Great Falls has a high of 65 degrees, and that's with wind gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Tonight's low 33. Tomorrow, a mid-40 high with a mostly sunny day. Then Friday, about the same thing, but a little cooler with 40 for the high. Saturday, 52, and Sunday, 45 and sunny. No chance of rain or snow in the forecast. We have a critical update from the Sheriff's Office regarding the death of Terrell Johnson. The investigation has shifted focus. They're now asking for our help for a man on foot. Sheriff Jesse Slaughter has released a specific search grid for last Friday morning, January 9th, between 5:55 a.m. and 7 a.m. If you live between 18th Street South and 5th Street South, and between 10th Avenue South and 22nd Avenue South, you need to check your doorbell cameras and security footage right now. Detectives are looking for a male suspect walking in that area during that early morning hour. If you have footage or saw someone on foot that grid last Friday, contact the Sheriff's Office immediately. In fact, you can call 727-TIPS, 727-8477 for Crime Stoppers. Federal prosecutors have closed the book on a major meth pipeline running from Arizona to Great Falls. 62-year-old Michael Lee Wakeford was sentenced to 220 months over 18 years. The Russell Country Drug Task Force built the case, discovering Wakeford was trafficking pound quantities of meth into Montana between 2019 and 2022. And witnesses told investigators that Wakeford was even a consistent supplier, arranging distribution with people he met while serving time for previous drug convictions. If you haul your own trash out in Belt, you know the current setup isn't ideal, lifting bags up and over the containers at ground level. That might change. County commissioners voted yesterday to appraise the old Belt Armington site, the one that had the drive-up ramps. They're crunching the numbers to see if it's cheaper to buy that old site back rather than building new ramps on the land they currently lease. I'll keep you posted on the price tag. The Rodeo Takeover begins. The Chamber Business After Hours and Rodeo Calcutta is happening at the Heritage Inn at 6 p.m. tonight. Get your bids in before the finals start tomorrow. By the way, if you care about how our city grows, tonight is our night. The city is hosting a public workshop, the Future Great Falls 2045 Growth Policy. Tonight, 5:30 in the Gibson Room at the Civic Center. And I say that because, yes, you are invited. Do you avoid the floor because getting up feels hard? Join Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio for Up Yoga, a hands-on workshop to help you strengthen muscles and relieve the aches that make this everyday movement challenging. And you'll leave with a personalized program, a supportive handout, and the confidence to move up. This is Saturday, 1 till 3. Sign up at harmonyinthefallsyoga.com. Scroll to workshops and events, click the Up Yoga button, log in, and feel better. I wanted to show you the website of the Fortnightly, Great Falls' oldest social club, originally called the Young People's Dancing Club in 1884. You get to be a part of Great Falls history by being at the Fortnightly's Vintage Hollywood Glam Evening with music by the Leilani G Band and iRockMontana.com. The theme is Hollywood Glam this Saturday at the Meadowlark Country Club. Dance lessons by the Johnsons and hors d'oeuvres and cocktail hour. Dinner by Chef Jim. And Leilani will start at 8 o'clock. Get your tickets at the-fortnightly.com. And if you're a venue owner looking for great talent like the Leilani G Band, you go to iRockMontana.com and get more information right there. On the job scene for Great Falls, we have the scoop. Maggie Morgan at Express Employment Professionals has jobs for you, including a part-time job. Maggie, tell us more about that.
Today, we're talking about a crossing guard. We are looking for a couple of crossing guards, and this is really nice for somebody who's just looking for something, for a couple hours a day. It helps to break up your day, an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon, specifically from 7:30 in the morning to 8:30, and then in the afternoons from 3:30 to 4:30. But it differs on Wednesdays because of early out. This pays $10.85 an hour, and they're looking for somebody all year round. So if you're maybe retired and enjoy your grandkids during the summer, this would be great for you. So give us a call, 406-761-3027, or stop on by 220 6th Street South, or fill out an application online, www.expresspros.com.
It's a fast track to get into a job easier, and Maggie can help you over there. Thank you, Maggie. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Steve.
The Great Falls Daily Connection events calendar starts right now. Thank you for watching. And if you like this, then like it and subscribe and tell a friend that there's a place where you can get all your information in one commute-long show here on YouTube. The Rodeo Calcutta is coming up tonight, the Chamber Business After Hours at the Heritage Inn. We can get our teams ready for the auction. It'll be fun. Wednesday routine for meetings and trivia. The library always has story time at 10:30 on Wednesdays. Industry trivia at 7 o'clock at the Wild Hare, and our growth policy workshop that I mentioned, that's tonight, 5:30 at the Civic Center. The Steve Keller Jam Night is tonight at the Frontier Inn, starting at 7 o'clock. Bring your own instrument, use one of ours, or just hang out, and it's a lot of fun to watch all this talent in one town. That's at 3317 Vaughan Road at the Frontier Inn. Also, Charles Fulcher will be playing at the Max Casino tonight. The Montana Pro Rodeo schedule. Thursday tomorrow at Montana Expo Park at 7 o'clock. Friday 7 o'clock and Saturday 7 o'clock at Montana Expo Park. And the nightly Buckle Awards at the Heritage Inn. The Race Montana Social Run Gathering is tomorrow. They'll meet at 5:30 at Annie's Taphouse. It's a free 5K run and social and drinks all get together, giveaways and race information, especially about Wolf Creek. Now, I'll be playing with my guests, Castle Reefers and Willie Puffett, at the Frontier Inn. That'll be Friday and Saturday. And Thursday will be a 7 o'clock kickoff, and then 8 o'clock the main event for Friday and Saturday with Willie Puffett and the Castle Reefers. Maggie 2026 is next week. That's the Montana Ag and Industrial Expo at Montana Expo Park. The tickets are $5 at the door, or you can get them free from any of the participants in Great Falls. Mark your calendars for next week for the biggest ag show in the state. Save the date for the Great Beyond Film Festival, February 5th through the 7th. Films and a ghost hunt. Tina, the musical, February 10th at the Mansfield. Tickets are on sale for both. You have what you need to know. Here's all the events. Now, here as an homage to Paul Harvey, because I am a radio professional, don't try this at home. Here's the rest of the news. Zoe Saldana has overtaken Scarlett Johansson, and she's earned the honor of Hollywood's top grossing movie star. Not only because of Avatar, well, she's making all that money in those T-Mobile commercials, right, isn't she? New study shows more Gen Z Americans are plugging off their phones and actually deleting social media, and it's making them happier. And they say unplugging is really simple. Their parents finally kicked them off their cell phone plan. And after 19 seasons, Mike Tomlin has stepped down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he's a Hall of Fame level coach, and yet his quarterback still calls him kid. Our thought of the day on the Great Falls Daily Connection is this, and this is from Michael Phelps. And I saw this, and this is true of this show, of anything you do in life. Goals should never be easy. They should force you to work, even if they are uncomfortable at the time. And between learning how to do this and make these happen on camera and all the other things, this has been a piece of work for me, and I've loved every minute of it. I hope you like this show too. If there's anything that I can make this show valuable for you, please let me know in the comments section. And that's today's Great Falls Daily Connection, a commute-long daily show all about Great Falls, who you know and you're connected to our town. Brought to you by Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, iRockMontana.com, looking for venues and talent, and Kellertainment Talent Productions. If you want the finest in wedding receptions and events and a professional to help you out, I'm a phone call away, 406-590-8856. And Risa Bailey, I mentioned her yesterday, and I'm going to mention her today. We did the video 6-pack video commercials and those TV shows back in the 90s. You may have seen us on TV. So I'll say this for Risa and for you again. My catchphrase at the end of this show and for every show from now on: if I don't see ya, I'll see ya.